There's a lot of books in the United States that have been written on this that I wish the Arabs would kind of look at and translate into Arabic, like 365 things to do with your children that don't involve television. You know, that's a book. You know, it gives you a lot of ideas, like things you can actually do. Young people like to do lots of things. You know, my kids do archery. My 2 oldest sons are black belts in karate. You know, they've been doing martial arts. There's a lot of things that you can do that are really interesting. One of my sons is a painter. You know, he has oil paints. He actually paints amazing things, and he's 15 years old. You know, that was something he was interested in. We encouraged it because he showed talent and he was interested in, and I'd much rather have him doing that than wasting his time doing other things, because it's creative, it's imaginative. Einstein said if you want to have intelligent children, then develop their imagination. Painting is a great way of developing imagination. He does amazing pictures. Really creative things. So there's lots of things you can do, but you have to be actively engaged with your children. A Shaykh has a poem about the yatim is not the one whose parents die. It's the one whose mother is ignorant and the father's too busy to be taking care of him. That's the real orphan, right? So you have to be engaged in raising your children, but it's a amana. People should not have children if they're not going to raise them to be good kids. Because we all have to suffer the consequences of all these kids that grow up without real parenting and real education, and they end up, you know, the criminal class and all these Wall Street people that have no morals at all. Where did they grow up? Who was teaching them? You know, who was instilling in them a sense of right and wrong? My mother instilled in me right and wrong. She's a Christian woman with very strong moral principles. From an early age, I was told right from wrong. Not with religion. She didn't even associate it with religion. You just told the truth. And she lived that. She always was truthful in everything she did. That's what I learned from my mother. Be truthful. Be upright. Be honest. You know, respect other people, irrespective of who they are. Whether they're South Asian, Indian. Some of the Arabs here treat the Indians like dirt. One day you'll find when